Hi, I'm Chris Kepler, and welcome to Does This Happen to You? I'm an actor, voice actor, audiobook narrator, and writer. I love telling and sharing stories about the strange experiences my friends and I have while doing mundane things like grocery shopping. That's why this podcast features funny stories from fantastic writers about our daily anomalies, a micro audiobook about life and befuddlement just for you. Our story this week is from B.B. Nicholson, who you'll find on medium.com. And here is what happens when a store won't accept your gift card. You might be surprised by all the unused gift cards in your wallet. My husband loves to give me Macy's gift cards, and I love to get them. I probably wouldn't shop in Macy's without them, since I'm always on the hunt for bargains and shop in a lot of thrift and discount stores. But this morning, I drove to Macy's armed with my gift cards and picked out a Michael Kors reversible belt, way more expensive than anything I would ordinarily buy. I found a couple of blouses too, because I had gift cards. It was almost like getting them free. Then I reached the checkout counter and everything came to a screeching halt. One of my gift cards with $50 on it was rejected. Why? The girl at the cash register couldn't say. I'll give it to her. She tried her best. She swiped my card through her computer several times, and then she started calling people higher up the food chain. When she reached someone at headquarters, she read them the gift card number. They couldn't get it to work either. She tried using a different computer. She asked to speak to another manager. She swiped the card again. All to no avail. After 20 minutes of this, an employee at another register who had noticed what was going on came over to thank me for my patience. But what else was I going to do? Go all Karen on them? That wouldn't help, so I waited patiently, scrolling through my phone. Luckily, I didn't have anywhere else to go because another 15 minutes passed with no resolution. The cashier was a pretty girl with a wide smile, inexhaustible patience, and goodwill. I wrote her name down, Letitia, so I could send Macy's a note about how polite and professional she was. She deserves a compliment. But despite Letitia's persistence, the Macy's gift card wouldn't go through. She finally reached somebody at the top, and that person wanted to talk to me, so Letitia handed me the phone. This gift card for some reason will not work, the person at the top said. You can try to use it online. I don't want to shop online, I said. I want to shop in the store, so you can mail me a new gift card. The person on the phone hesitated. She did not want to mail me another gift card. So I said, if my husband gets wind of this, you can grab carry-out and coffee and settle beside your phone for a 6-hour conversation. He is relentless. When Letitia heard me say this, she laughed. Then I told the woman on the phone that she would rue the day my husband ever bought me a gift card because he would not get off the phone until everything was resolved. It was not an idle threat. You would have to know my husband to understand. Since retiring, he has spent hours on the phone with people who have overcharged him, sent him a wrong bill, not lived up to their end of the contract, or mailed him a defective product. The woman paused a minute, then changed her mind. Okay, give me your mailing address, and I will send you a new gift card. I paid for my belt and blouse with a credit card because after spending all that time in the store, I didn't want to leave empty-handed, and I really liked the belt. But I decided to Google gift cards when I got home and see if anybody else ever had a problem with them. What I discovered might surprise you. Sometimes scammers get to them first, make purchases, and leave the cards on the rack. One woman wrote on Facebook, I am appalled that Macy's will do nothing further to investigate fraudulent activity and reward the hacker who guessed my gift card number and drained it. She went on to urge people who buy gift cards to save their original receipts. Since this is the first time I've had a problem, I wouldn't go so far as to disavow gift cards. I've used a lot of them over the years without any issues. When my husband was a school teacher, students gave him Starbucks gift cards at Christmas or graduation, and he passed them along to me. I still have several unused ones, but according to a survey from creditcards.com, that isn't unusual. Their survey found nearly half, 47%, of Americans have one unused gift card, voucher, or store credit, totaling $21 billion nationwide. And according to an article in USA Today, the average person has $175 in unspent gift cards, vouchers, and store credit. Millennials are the worst for not using their credit cards, and Gen Zers have at least one unused card around. The government has come up with a solution for our unused cards, though. An article in The Atlantic reports that as unused money left on gift cards grows, there's little consensus about who owns the cash. So, while in some regions companies take it for themselves, an increasing number of state governments sees it as unclaimed property. When I read this, I checked to see what other cards I might have lying around and discovered I have an unused one to an ice cream shop, I'm lactose intolerant, and a dry bar, which is a place that blow dries your hair for $50. Do you have any unused gift cards? If you're afraid they've expired, the good news is that thanks to the Federal Credit Card Act of 2009, gift certificates and store gift cards can expire for 5 years. However, issuers can still charge an inactivity fee if the card has not been used within 12 months. I got a notice that my new Macy's gift card is in the mail, and I don't plan to go 12 months without using it. I saw another blouse I liked. Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed the story, let me know and share it with your friends. Follow me at ChrisKKAria on Twitter or Chris K. Kepler on Facebook, or check out my website, www.chriskepler.com.